Game week 7 of the Premier League features the biggest game week of the week. In fact, instead of telling the week, it's the biggest game week of the Premier League. It's the biggest rivalry in Premier League. It's the biggest game ever. Whenever we talk about these two teams, everything is just huge in terms of the history, the trophies, the fan base. It's Liverpool versus Manchester United. A fixture, whenever it happens, comes out to be the most anticipated one ever. All right. And this time we are playing in Anfield. So I'm going to do my predictions. I'm going to do my small talk about these two teams. So do subscribe. I hope you like this whole new channel. Now, I'm going to start off with Liverpool first, the home team. Well, 3 defeats in a row, starting off with Palace, Galatasaray, Chelsea, right? So 2 in the Premier League, 1 in the Champions League. Liverpool's form looks to be not good at the moment. Of course, the international break have actually arrived at the right time for Liverpool. Hopefully, they can reset. With them having these new players now, they have just not clicked together. That's the only reason I can see why Liverpool are where they are at the moment. All right, if these players click together, the terms of Isak, Ekatike, Frimpong, Wirtz, Kirkes, these players have just not gelled together with all the other squad members. If they do, and if Arne Slot can finally pick the right player to play at certain positions, I'm very sure Liverpool will be a dominant team, a team that is hard to defeat. All right. And also hearing news, latest rumor that Ibrahima Konate might be out injured and Ryan Gravenberch is also not fit. So with the likes of Alisson Becker, who is already out, he's definitely not going to feature. Now Konate looks to be a doubt. Gravenberch looks to be a doubt. Will Arne Slot finally play Joe Gomez? Will Arne Slot finally play Soboslai in the midfield? Because Soboslai have been starting games as a right back. And Frimpong, hopefully he plays back in the right back. Things have to change, right? Arne Slot, he has to manage his team well. I think this international break, as I said, came at the very right time for Liverpool. It's time for them to step up because if they do not win this game, it's going to be a huge pressure because all the other teams like Bournemouth, Spurs, City, Aston Villa, Crystal Palace, no, Aston Villa, no, Crystal Palace. So these teams alongside Arsenal are doing so well at the moment. So Liverpool cannot afford to do any mistakes and they have to win this game because on papers Liverpool is the biggest victory team to play against Manchester United side. All right, looking at United's form, I'm going to talk about them now. So United under Ruben Amorim, things have not gone well. It has gone horribly wrong. And to compare him with Sir Alex Ferguson and all, I'm not a fan of doing all that stuff. And then Sir Jim Ratcliffe, our so-called co-owner, who is destroying the club without him knowing, came out to say that Ruben Amorim deserved at least 3 more seasons. That's a huge statement to make, especially when you are going into a season where things have not started badly and has started good for them. All right, and Ruben Amorim at the same time, please stop playing Bruno Fernandes at the midfield. He is more of an attacking midfielder, a number 10 who can feed the ball to the strikers. But now he's playing alongside Casemiro, where he just could not play there. You can clearly see he don't like to play there. And when he's not playing well, why don't you play Kobe Mainu? Why don't you take him out and play Kobe Mainu? Why are you not taking him out? All right, so these are the things that Ruben Amorim have to learn as well. If not, he is just asking for a sack. Well, as much as our owner can come out and say that Amorim is to stay and stuff, just imagine if we do not win any game until December. You think Amorim is going to stay? I don't think the fans will be keeping quiet until that long as well. All right, so talking about this, it's the right time to play Liverpool, looking at their form. Of course, the international break actually came and it might ruin the entire morale that Liverpool has at the moment, but it came at the right time for United. Whenever it comes to big games, we tend to turn up. We should have beaten Arsenal. We played so well against Arsenal, but Arsenal somehow won. We should have won that game. And then with Man City game, I'm not going to talk much because that's a goalkeeping error. And then the Chelsea game, we won. So whenever it comes to the big games, we always turn up. I don't know why. So I'm expecting the same as well. My prediction is going to be a draw. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw between Liverpool and Manchester United. One reason, it's being played at Anfield. The 12th man factor every single time Liverpool has is Anfield. Anfield is not an easy place to go. Teams have been there. Teams have tried. It's not very easy to go and do that, right? Second thing, Liverpool have some injury concerns as well, like Konate, as I said, and Gravenberch. Hopefully he's fit. I heard that he's not really fit at the moment, and Alisson Becker. These 3 are main key players for Liverpool. And with their you might miss them in that game, and then you can see United maybe if they can try to attack, especially through Benjamin Sesko. Mason Mount looks to be decent. Bruno Fernandes, I really hope he plays where he's supposed to play. And of course, he missed 2 penalties as well recently. and Ahmad Diallo has not turned up well. The team looks to be shaky, but we have a good defense now. All right, the only problem is our goalkeeping. I hope Lehman starts this game because last game he did well. And yeah, I'm going for a prediction of 1-1. That's my prediction. Let me know in the comments what is your prediction, what is your starting lineup, what should change between Slot and also Ruben Amorim, if you are a United fan or a Liverpool fan. And as a neutral fan, let's say you're an Arsenal fan, let me know which side you prefer to win. Obviously, you want United to win, right? So let me know, guys, what's your prediction? It's going to be massive. And guess what? It's happening during Deepavali. Can you imagine all those Indian football fans? They will be like, if you're a Liverpool fan or a United fan, if Liverpool wins that game, United fan will have one of the worst Deepavali moments. And if United wins the game, it will be one of those worst moments for Liverpool fans. It's going to be that time, right? The game starts in eve of Deepavali, and on Deepavali day, the game ends. It's I don't know what to say. I think it came at the wrong time, but it could be a good time if you're a United fan and if your team wins at Anfield. That's going to be great, right? So let me know in the comment section again and do subscribe. A lot of new things coming up soon. See you all again soon.